Dear students, this video of Super Senses Part 3 is brought to you by Aryabhatt National Public School. In earlier video, we discussed the sense of smell. In this video, we are going to discuss about the sense of seeing. We see from our eyes. Without seeing, without our eyes, this world is a dark place. Will become a dark place for every one of us. Sense of seeing is a very important sense. You can just imagine, without seeing, what we can do. We are unable to walk even for few steps. Therefore, it is a very important sense. In the starting of this part of the video, part of this chapter, there are some questions. The first question is, write the name of a bird which has eyes in front of its head, like in humans. Our eyes are in front of our head. Do you know any bird which have eyes like human beings? Yes, there is a bird. Your answer is owl. Owl has its eyes in front of its head. The second question is, you have to write some names of the birds which have eyes on the either side of their head, on the both side of the head. The second part of the question is, what is the size of their eyes as compared to the size of their head? There are a lot of birds. I think maximum birds have their eyes on the either side of their head. We can say sparrow, pigeon, crow, eagle, etc. All these birds have eyes on the either side of their head. Now the size of their eyes. The size of their eyes are very small as compared to their head. If we compare the size of their head and the size of their eyes, you will find that the size of their eyes are very small as compared to their head. Most of the birds have eyes, just like I told you in the answer of that question, that maximum birds have eyes on the either side of their heads. Their eyes they can see in the two different things at the same time on the either side of their head, because their eyes are on the either side. From left eye they can look to their left, at the same time from their right eye they can look to the things present on their right. When they look straight ahead, both their eyes focus on the same object. When they look at straight from their eyes, they only focus at the same object at that time. Have you seen birds moving their neck very often? We have seen birds, they move their neck from the left to right, left to right. Why they do so? Because their eyes are fixed at one position. You can just imagine that. I will tell you. See, just put your head at constant place and see, whether we can see in a different direction or not. We can see because we can move our eyes in the left and right. Our eyes in the human beings are movable. They can move from this side to this side. But in birds, their eyes are fixed at one point. They cannot move their eyes. To see, they have to move their head. They have to turn their head to see around. That's why every time they turn their head, because without turning their head they cannot see. Therefore, very often, every time you will find birds moving their head. Looking with one or both eyes. What with what about looking with one or both eyes? Just you can do this activity. It is an activity you can do with your friend. The activity is saying that put your friend on the left or right side and just close the right. If you are putting him on the left side, then close your left side and try to see without moving your head. If you are putting your friend to your right side, then close your right eye and try to see him, try to see his actions without moving your head. Now, based on this activity, there are some questions. The first question is, could you see your friend's action without moving your neck? Without moving your neck, can you see your friend's action? No. The answer is no. We cannot see. If our one eye is closed, our right eye is closed, or your right eye is closed and your friend is standing on the right side, and whatever he is doing, moving his hand or his head or leg, you cannot see without moving your neck. The next question is, now try to look at your friend's action with both your eyes open but without moving your neck. But without moving your neck, now open your both eyes and try to see him. Now what will happen? Yes, you can see your friend. The third question is, what was the difference on looking with one or both eyes? What was the difference? The difference was when we are seeing with one eye and one eye, the other eye closed, and when we see with the both eyes open, when our both eyes are open, we can see a wider area. But when our one eye is closed, whether right or left, we can see a smaller area. This is the difference. Now, the next question is, toss a ball or a coin and try to catch it. You have done this activity so many times. Try this with both your eyes open, then close one eye and try to catch it. When was it easier to catch? But here there is a condition. I think you have done this type of activity lot more times, but here there is one condition. First time you have to catch the ball with both your eyes open. Now close one eye and try to catch it. Repeat this with both your eyes. At the one time, close your left eye and try to catch it. And the next time, close your right eye and try to catch it, and compare it. When it was easy? I think everybody's answer should be when my both eyes were open, then it was easy to catch the ball or catch the coin. The next question is, imagine how it would be to have your eyes in place of your ears. What would you be able to do then, which you cannot do now? A very funny question. Imagine, just imagine, what will happen if we have eyes in place of our ear. Very funny cartoon character is given here. What would happen? We will look weird, just like aliens. But if we discuss it in the terms of seeing, then it will be easy. At the one time, we can see two different parts. We can see our left, we can see our right. Both sides we can see. This will be benefit. What would you be able to do then, which you cannot do now? Now, we can see only in the front side. But at that time when our eyes will be in place of our ears, we will be able to see both the sides, on the left and the right also. And without moving our neck, we can see on the both sides. Some birds can see, their seeing ability is, the seeing power is more than humans. They can see things from very far away, just like kites, eagles, vultures. They can see things, they can see their prey from very, very far away, from kilometers away. But we cannot see. There is a small thing and it is very far away from us. We cannot see. Now, the question is, can you guess from what distance can an eagle in the sky can see a roti on the ground? A roti or anything that an eagle eats. From what distance the eagle can see? From kilometers away, from 1 kilometer, from 2 kilometer away. If an eagle is flying 1 kilometer high or 2 kilometer from the ground, above the ground. And if there is a piece of bread or anything that eagles eat, the eagle can see it from 2 kilometers. When we see things in a different color. We can see all the colors: red, yellow, black, blue, green, white, purple. But what about animals? Do animals see all the colors like human beings? No. Animals did not see all the colors that human beings see. They cannot see all the colors. They see very limited colors. But the animals, see, those animals who are awake in the day, just like us, human beings, they can see some colors, very few colors. But those animals who sleep in the daytime and are awake in the night, they cannot see any colors, just like us. In the night time, when there is no light or very little light, we see only black and white things. The same applies with the animals. Those animals who are awake in the night, can see only black and white colors. But those animals who are awake on the day, they can see colors, but very few colors, very limited colors. Next, in the next video, we will discuss about the other sense. Thank you for watching.